Okay, so Jacob, you to wrap it up, what would you have to say about the future and what's coming next?
Yeah, I would like to leave on a little bit of a future-looking note because there's still one unsolved problem that we are actively working on, and that is canceling or creating this acoustic zone or bubble that also includes any speech in what we call the
Recording in
sending path.
progress.
So when we are talking, um, we want to cancel that speech as well, and that is currently unsolved. We talked about using headrest speakers to cancel and create privacy in the receive direction, but not in the send path. And this is where some of these other adjacent technologies are going to come into play, like ANC and RNC that we talked about, and also active sound design. Ironically, using this strategically to create masking. Remember, we talked about how listening effort situations really boil down to masking. What if we're actively adding noise to other seat locations to drown out and mask the speech that's being
Okay, good.
spoken by the
Yeah.
driver, for instance? But we're doing it in a sensitive way. So we're not just pumping white noise in that sounds out of context. We're using the contextual clues of the car, throttle position, wind noise and tire noise, and maybe just amplifying strategically so it doesn't sound odd or unusual, but it's something that could create enough masking to to cover the driver's speech. And so that's one area that is actively being researched.
Well, actually,
Uh,
that's unique because it wasn't what I was thinking of when I was thinking of the type of isolation. But creating masking is what we would do if we had two seats playing music. One seat would mask the other one because the music is you wouldn't be able to hear it.
mhm,
And so that's actually unique. That's a great idea.
yeah.
And
Yeah.
we have this methodology, which is perfect. So
So, if you would like to have me back on in a future state, maybe that's something that we will have some data on and we can share.
I think that would be great because we plan on doing this, continuing this on. We have, and we thank you today for this presentation. It was wonderful. Hopefully, everyone can catch it again on the YouTube channel and watch it again and again to catch up one more time. If everybody's missed anything, please find us there and like us as well. And we have, you mentioned your presence at the CES. We'll be there. The APDA will be at the CES as well. So we will be, you can find some of our members at Dave Lindbergh's suite in his suite in the Venetian Tower. And the rest of us will be roaming around. We'll be looking for anyone who's interested to try to find us as well. And then after the CES, we're going to have our next webinar is already scheduled. It will be in January, January 28th. That'll be a console simulations webinar. And that will be leading us up into the ISC that's in Barcelona in February. So we will also be at the ISC in Barcelona. So you can find us there. And looking at the other European events as well as those in the US. And also we do have some plans for some live events on specific topics and a lot of those things we'd like to cover again and continue to do. So please stay with us, stay tuned to where we are, and you'll be finding new things and here every time. So please come find us again, and we'll look for you wherever we may be and look for us where we are too. So thank you again. Thanks, everyone. Thanks, Steve. Thanks, for Dave, for being here as well. And Jacob, thank you very much for a great job, and we appreciate the time you put in. So
Thanks for
Yes.
hosting me.
thanks,
Thank you,
everybody.
Jacob.
And I appreciate the time. Thanks. Bye bye,
All right.
everybody. And
Everybody
have
have
a
a
good one.
happy holiday.
Yes, thank you.